What's going on, folks? Welcome to the Trade Well podcast, brought to you by Trade Well Management. I am your host, Donovan Marquez, the podcast where we discuss everything trading these financial markets, as well as acting as a personal trading journey and road to profitability. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope we are off to an amazing start. I know I am today, feeling pretty good today. Hit the gym last night, and man, let me tell you if I feel like I didn't get hit by a truck. But today, I wanted to go over, should you buy a course or a mentorship or a program, anything like that when it comes to trading? Now, this is a kind of a 50-50 type deal. So it all depends on how you feel about education for one, and how you learn for second. So if you are a somebody like me who values continued education, then I would say I'm all for it. But if you're looking for the holy grail or all the answers to your prayers in one course or something like that, then I would say you are probably going to be more disappointed than not. Because when it comes to things like courses or mentorships or something like that, you really have to approach it from an analytical perspective and kind of a learning perspective, because it all depends on how you take it in. So if you're going to buy a course, right, does the mentor or the guy providing the course offer live trading with you? Is everything done in hindsight? Is it all just marked up charts and then, kind of a one size fits all type deal? He just marks up, or he or she just marks up some charts, and then they kind of teach you to trade their strategy, and that's it. Or do they offer live classes or live trade times where you can trade with them live and watch them use the strategy in action? Now, I myself, as of right now, and I say as of right now, I don't have a course or anything like that. But on my YouTube channel, you can, I wouldn't say it's hindsight because I'm not marking up charts in hindsight. You're seeing the trades in real time. It's just that the video is posted the next day. So you're seeing what already happened, but it was live when it happened. Because if you get on like YouTube and stuff, of course, if you want to see how to mark up charts, a lot of people use like playback. And playback allows you to, of course, what it sounds like. It plays the market back, and then you can mark it up from there. And that's usually what you see out there for the most part when people are talking about strategies and stuff like that. It's very rare to get someone trading completely live. That way you can see how they use their strategy in action. Now, if you have a mentorship, now a course and a mentorship are two different things. Now, if you have a mentorship, that means you're working one-on-one with somebody, at a set given time, and you're working one-on-one with them in order to achieve, a strategy. Either they're going to help you build a strategy, or you're just going to purchase the strategy that they use, and they're going to teach you that strategy. Now, the kicker is that not every strategy works the same for everyone, because your risk tolerance may be different. It may be at a certain it may work at a certain time of day that doesn't work best for you. You got to just find out what fits you. Now, of course, you can go out and buy indicators till you're blue in the face. But if you don't know how to use them correctly, then it's like going and buying a bunch of tools and not knowing how to use them. They're useless at that point. But I mean, I'm a lover of continued education. I love continued education. If I know something and I feel like I'm getting the grasp of it, then I'll want to learn either an advanced version or I just want to know more of the same. There's nothing wrong with just studying the basics over and over to kind of just sharpen up your skills or keep it fresh, in your mind. But I do believe buying courses is a good idea. It's just know what to expect from what you're buying. Don't expect you to buy one course and then automatically you're a profitable trader right out of the gate, because like I said in the previous one of my previous episodes is that I've bought courses. I've bought indicators. I've you name it, I've pretty much purchased it other than a one-on-one mentorship because the way I work, what works personally for me is I have to develop the strategy myself, So when I bought courses or when I buy courses, I I'll take that strategy and I'll make it my own. I don't trade exactly how the strategy is laid out, because most of the time, the way that a strategy is laid out doesn't work for me. Now, it may work for the person that produced it, but it doesn't work for me. For instance, my strategy, I am a Renko chart trader, and then I use Heikin candles on another time. On a separate chart, and that's how I trade. I prefer Renko charts, and to find someone that is a Renko chart trader is very, very rare. You're not going to find a whole lot of people that know how to trade Renko charts, or for the most part, that even know what they are. But I've become accustomed to trading Renko charts, and that's how I trade. If you watch my YouTube videos, you'll see that. But I did buy a course like a few years back that had a trading strategy based around Renko charts. Now, I took that strategy and inevitably made it my own. And I applied that to the Forex market, and I was using it on MT4, and it worked great for me. It worked fantastic. So naturally, when I came to futures, I was looking to sort of replicate that same strategy, which if you see my YouTube channel, you see that the charts I actually trade, that's what I did. I went ahead and replicated what I was using in Forex and brought it over to futures with some tweaks, because everything's going to require tweaking every now and then. It's not going to work forever. So that's what I did. So if you're out there buying courses or a mentorship or something like that, just know what to expect. Go at it just from an analytical standpoint and a learning standpoint only. Don't expect yourself to be like, take a course and then like, man, I'm going to automatically be 100% profitable after I take this course. No. Or if you join like a signal service, I am not a fan of signal services. I just don't. I guess they have their place depending on the way you like to trade, but signal services for me, I'm just not a big fan of. Now, in my chat room, I've not exactly called out signals. I was just like, hey, I'm looking for buys, but I'm never like it's gonna go here or go there. Now, I may say that during my video, once I'm already in the markets for the day, you can kind of see where it's gonna go. Now, signal services, usually by the time you enter, it's way too late when it comes to signal services and stuff like that. So there's just, other things. And if you see something that says, hey, I'll make you profitable in, 2 weeks, a week, or this course is the last course you'll ever need, just go the opposite direction. Find something else, because more often than not, that is not the way it's going to work for you. And I don't want you to be disappointed based on what someone else told you. So just do your due diligence, kind of research what you're looking for, What I will say is, though, if you are looking for a mentorship or a course, go based on what works for you and what kind of similarly fits your trading style. That way, it won't be that much of a learning curve right off the bat. And then whenever you do take that course or mentorship, you can kind of just go ahead and make it your own, since you already are kind of trading that way, if that makes sense. But if you're brand new, I definitely find something to just learn the basics with and then go from there. But it is 8:29 my time, guys, so you know what time that is. It's time for me to lock in and focus on these charts. And as always, stay sharp, stay steady, and trade well. We'll see you on the next one. That's all we have for you today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you were able to gather some information and value from this episode to apply into your own trading journey. Don't forget to give us a rating and review anywhere that this podcast is hosted. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at TradeWell Management, where we upload our daily trade videos and a full time-lapse, unedited raw time-lapse of our daily trades, so y'all can see what real day trading looks like. Thank you for tuning in. I hope y'all have an awesome day.